What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Dre, and today's gonna be a pretty quick video. It's just gonna be me talking about, gratefulness and how being grateful is a superpower. Obviously a lot of people talk about being grateful, gratitude, and it sounds soft, but I'm not talking about, writing in a journal every single day or stuff like that, right? And the type of, gratitude that people kind of lose and stop doing after a week. I'm talking about the type of gratitude that will actually rewire your brain and change your life. I'm talking being so grateful and rewiring your brain so much that your brain starts to see the world differently. Let's get right into it. Most of us on this earth are walking around in a constant state of not enough, right? Not enough time, not enough money, not enough cars, not enough followers on social media. And that's honestly normal, right? It's your brain doing its job. It's protecting you from threats. The vast majority of people are like this their entire life. They don't actually understand that the thing is, you can actually override your brain. You can rewire your brain to start thinking differently, start picking up on things, start becoming aware of the things that it's been conditioned to do your entire life. Once you start training real gratitude, right? I'm not talking no dookie poo poo BS performative gratitude, just fake stuff. Once you start practicing real gratitude, your brain starts to notice what's already working for you. And the studies on this are wild. It reduces cortisol, it activates your dopamine, and it really changes what you pay attention to day to day. Think about it. Two different people wake up. One in the morning wakes up and sees, all the mess that they have in their life, sees that they don't have enough money in their bank account. They think about the traffic on the way to work, right? They're in a negative state right as they wake up. And another person wakes up and wakes up and says, oh my goodness, I have a bed, I have somewhere to be, I can't wait to get to work, I have to, I get to go downstairs and make breakfast, I have food on my table, right? It's the same life, just two completely different experiences and two completely different perspectives. If you want to start changing your life through gratefulness, here are 3 things that you can do right away that will change your life if you stay consistent with them. Number 1, first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, before you go on your phone, before you take a dookie, I want you to name 3 things. I want you to think about 3 things that you're grateful for. It could be anything. It could be your bed. It could be your bed sheets. It could be the beautiful weather. Anything. Just think about 3 things you're grateful for. Do this every single day. I want 3 different things every single morning. Number 2, when something goes wrong, and it will, right? I don't care who you are, things will go wrong. I want you to think about what are the positive effects from this going wrong? What will happen? What positive thing can happen from this? And there always will be a positive. You're just trained to always consistently think about the negative. That's why it never seems like it. And number 3 on this list, I want you to start telling people that you appreciate them, that you're grateful for them. Not over text. Start doing it in person, right? You start telling your friends that you appreciate them more. Start telling your family that you love them, right? Every single day, consistently. If you do these 3 things every single day consistently, I promise you, your outlook on life will change and your entire life will completely take a drastic turn. And I'll end on this. Here's why I call gratefulness, being grateful, a superpower. It's because 98% of people are running on the default mode, right? They're constantly complaining, thinking about the lack in their life, right? Once you step out of that loop and you actually implement this, right, your brain sees life differently. You get a different perspective. You start feeling good before it actually gets good, right? And that's when life will get good. Everything will change. You start making better decisions. You start attracting better energy. You start attracting better people into your life. Everything will change. Stay consistent with it. The key is staying consistent. Lots of people, start doing these 3 things that I mentioned and don't see any results, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month, right? And the key is staying consistent and believing that this will work. Practicing gratefulness and gratitude isn't a weakness, guys. It doesn't mean you're weak. It's not naive, right? It's free. It's completely free. So why not start today? I want you to think about right now, right when this video ends, think about 1 thing you're grateful for and really feel it. Really feel why you're grateful. Not just oh, okay, I have food on my plate. No, actually feel the abundance that you have and, start right away. Start these 3 things that I said right away and your life will change. I'm really happy that you took the time to watch this video. Subscribe, like, comment for more. Let me know, if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.